Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Queen City Royals 19U team versus the Nashville Junior Predators. This is the second game of the weekend for the Royals. Royals in a hole from this morning's game versus St. James, where they lost 6-0, which means in order to continue on towards Nationals, the Royals have got to win their next two games. Game versus the Predators here. Royals are the home team. They are wearing white, and we'll start the game moving from right to left. The Preds are the away team. They are wearing yellow, and we'll start the game moving from left to right. The Zamboni just cleared the ice. We are waiting for the referees to come out and let everybody on. So it'll be just a few minutes. Once everybody's on, there will be a 5-minute warm-up period, and then we will get this game started. See everybody in just a few. teams have been let out on the ice for their 5-minute warm-up. So we'll be getting started here in just a few minutes. They are playing music, so I'll be muted during the warm-ups. That's going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams will have a pregame huddle at their nets and then get their last-minute coaching. We are just about ready for game start time. 17-minute periods, 2-minute penalties. We are just about ready to go. See everybody for puck drop. Royals have broken their huddle. Preds now breaking their huddle. Team's getting ready for the opening puck drop. We're just about ready to go. We'll see what the starting lineup is going to be. Royals breaking their huddle, getting set for the opening draw. Royals are going to start the game with Morrow, Hooker, and Ruse as the forwards, with Burns and Dyke on defense, and Wachowicz in net. We are ready to go for the opening draw. Scrum off the draw, tipped forward by the Preds, collected by the Royals, played up on the near side. Ruse steps into the zone, weaves her way in, gets shoved down from behind. No call by the referee. Play on the far side, picked up by the Preds. Preds will skate out of the zone, pass up the middle, doesn't quite connect it, goes into the Royals end. Dyke back to collect, she hammers the puck forward. That's held in by the Preds on the near boards. Play to the middle, tipped on net, that goes off the pipe, and Wachowicz will dive on top of the puck and freeze the play. Draw will be to Washowitz's glove side after the cover. Barnes to take the draw for the Royals. Tipped into the corner. Zavitz races back to it. She can't get to it quite in time. It's played around to the near side. She leaves the puck for Shipman. Shipman forward. That bounced off a body. It gets out of the zone. Played in. Preds are offside on the play. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Royals end. Draw one back by the Preds. That gets past the defender. She has to chase it down in her own zone. Played to the far side, back to the near side. Barnes now forward to pressure. Barnes partially blocks the outlet pass. Corcoran knocks it down, but the puck rolls out to neutral. Martinez turns with it. Her cross-ice pass is intercepted. Zavitz battles on the far side. Puck kicked free now and pushed into the Royal zone. Picked up on the far side by the Preds. Played towards the middle. Preds turnaround shot blocked by Wachowicz. Play behind the net. I miscredited that save. Push to the near side. That was out of reach of Martinez. Preds play it at the blue line across to the far side. Corcoran pressures. Puck knocked free. Shipman tips it forward. That's blocked by a body and bounces into the corner. Boyette charges into the corner. She gets the puck free for Corcoran. Corcoran gives it back to Boyette. Boyette up the far side of the ice, out of the zone. Boyette lobs the puck ahead. That's going to go down for an icing on the Royals. And this draw will come back to Watchowitz's glove side after the icing. Boyette to take the draw for the Royals. Puck won towards the middle, kicked back to the point by the Preds. That shot is off of Boyette's backside, played into the corner, pushed into the circle, swept free by Leah briefly, now cleared to the center, dumped across ice, held in at the near point. Shot from distance, kicked aside, and then the follow-up is blocked. 2 in a row for Watchowitz. Puck played to the near side, pushed out of the zone. Battle on the near side boards, dumped ahead by Everling. Boyette forward to pressure. Puck played away from her up the middle of the zone. Poked free by Leah. She runs into the Preds player and falls down after the collision. Preds recollect. Move behind their net to the near side. Everling steps forward. Puck played through her. Held in by Sullivan. Cleared out of the zone by the Preds. And that gets just past Steckley, who has to retreat into her own zone to collect. Steckley turns behind her net to the near side. She gets run into the inboards. Puck comes free. Preds turn it into the corner. Puck knocked forward by Sullivan. Shot blocked aside by Watchowitz. Play comes to the front. Shot kicked aside. Puck sent out of the zone on the near side boards. Collected by the Preds. Pass cross ice to the far side of the ice. Shot ahead. That's going to miss everybody and rattle all the way around to the near side boards. 61 for the Preds. Holds the zone. Centering feed doesn't connect. Blocked away by Hooker. Hooker can't get it out of the zone. Bouncing puck winds up in the corner. Played towards the middle. Picked up by Ruse. Ruse forward. That doesn't make it to Everling. Ruse battling in the high slot. Everling collects. Played up the far side. That's tipped away before Hooker could get to it. Puck dropped back into the Preds zone. Preds will settle it down and play it to the near side boards. 61 Smith into the Royal zone. Hold shot blocked by Dyke, and that's going to hit the netting, and we will get a whistle. Draw one into the corner, played up the near side. Ruse reaches for it. She runs into a player. Puck held in the zone, shot off the glass. Rattled behind the net. Burns tries to sweep it forward on the far side. Burns wins the battle against the boards. That took a bad bounce off the Zamboni door. Now swept out of the zone by Hooker. Preds race back to the puck. Shoot it behind their net to the near side. Ruse steps forward to hold the zone. Puck collected by the Preds. Played to the middle of the ice and bounced out on the far side. Burns slows things down at center. Now dumped across the ice into the Royal zone, where Dyke will go back. Dyke forward for Ruse. That doesn't make it. Held in by number 4 for the Preds. Dyke recollects. Played up the middle for Ruse. Ruse across the ice. Hooker was going off the ice, and the Preds step into the zone with the puck, but they are offside on the play. .46 left in the first period. Draw will be on the dot in front of the Royals bench. Barnes to take the draw. One to the outside. Played back by the Preds to the near side. Preds play it forward into the Royals zone. Pressured by Shipman. Puck drifts free. Zavitz collects behind the net. She hammers the puck around the glass to the far side. Held in by the Preds. Dump pass is blocked. Second effort gets the puck deep. Preds get to it first. Centering feed goes through the blue paint and all the way into the near circle. Preds recollect. Play at the blue line. Preds circling with the puck. Stepping in. That shot is through Watchowitz. And in. Preds take an early goal with 12:15 left in the first period. Puck is caught somewhere back in the netting. Refs had to go dig it out. Boyette to take the draw for the Royals after the goal. Draw one back by the Preds. Leah jumps to it first. Bouncing puck knocked up in the air. Boyette sweeps the puck to the near side, but it is collected by the Preds, who play it into the Royal zone past Shipman. Puck goes to the inboards. Zavitz hammers it around to the far side. That took a bad bounce again off the door. Played forward. That was tipped forward by Boyette for Tripp. Tripp couldn't hold on to the pass. Played to the near side, dumped into the Royal zone. Shipman can't get the puck out. It's deflected back in. Played by Zavitz on the near side. Dropped to the point. Preds send it back into the near corner. Shipman blocks the centering feed. Slows things down. Turns to the near side. Skates forward. Plays the puck up. That is tipped out of the zone by Tripp. Tripp races ahead. Tips it to the defender, but not around. Leah comes over to help on the play. Both players fall down on the boards. Everyone's back up. Knocked into the zone, and then Street hammers a player down. Puck knocked free by the Royals. Leah sweeps it out of the zone, then gets held up coming out. No call from the referees. Preds charge in on the far side. Shot smothered by Wachowicz, who hangs on. Draw to Wachowicz's glove side. One to the Preds outside. Shot is off the back of the Preds forward. Morrow bumps the play off. She plays at the point, stepping past. Preds move to the slot. That shot is tipped, and it hits the netting over the goal. .11 minutes remaining in the first period. Draw to Wachowicz's sixth side. One back by the Royals into the corner. Preds jump on it first. Play behind the net. Sent to the front. Kicked free by Sullivan. Shot goes just over the crossbar. Follow-up shot is blocked down, and Wachowicz dives on top of the loose puck. Draw will be to Wachowicz's glove side. Ruse to take the draw with Hooker and Morrow. Sullivan and Steckley on defense. Draw one back by the Preds to the point. Pass up the far side, tip free. Hooker bashes it off the boards and doesn't go anywhere. Second effort, gets the puck out to center. Preds have to retreat. Puck played to the near side. Dumped into the Royal zone. That will rattle behind the net to the far corner. Hooker plays it. That again took a bad bounce. Bounce to the Preds this time. Turning in the middle. Shot kicked aside by Wachowicz. Still on the far side. Play on the far side of the net. It's under the bodies, pushed into the corner, and then Ruse strips the puck away and skates up the far side. Ruse out of the zone, gives the puck to Morrow in the middle, but that bounced into the Preds zone. Preds back to get to it first. Pass behind the net, around to the far side. That is held in by Burns coming off the bench. Puck played out to neutral, recollected by Morrow. And Ruse is going to go for an interference, and the Preds are going to get the first power play of the game. Draw to Wachowicz's stick side to start the penalty kill, or puck played into the corner by the Preds. Dyke pressures there, pushed to the near point. Martinez out to hold the line. Corcoran jumps in the way of that shot. Second effort is off of Martinez's ankle, and it bounces to her stick. Martinez up the near side. She chips it off the boards out of the zone. Racing back for it. Preds decide to play the players and pick up the puck behind their own net. Puck played to the far side and out of the zone. Preds into the Royal zone, cutting to the middle. Puck played to the near side. Left behind for number 16. Played to the middle, and that was just outside of the pipe. Burns rattles the puck up the near side boards, held in by number 16. Cross-ice pass to the far side. Dyke pressures in the corner. Preds turn away from her. Drop the puck to the player in the corner. Now behind the net. Drop back to the far corner. Burns can't get to the puck in time. It's rattled behind the net to the near side. Dyke will collect there. Her outlet pass is blocked down. Preds drop the puck to the point. Play back into the near corner. Centering feed doesn't make it to the front. Preds recollect. Drop to the high slot. Held there. Pass to the near circle. Shot blocked by Watzwitz. Played to the point, but not out. Preds in the corner. Centering feed. Blocked in front by Burns. That's played to the blue line. Racing in. The Preds hold the zone. Poked free. Recollected shot. Kicked aside by Watzwitz. And collected by Martinez. Martinez steps up and dumps the puck down the ice, clearing the zone. Barnes forward to pressure. Preds move away from her to the far side. Now pressured by Leah coming into the zone. Preds skate in. Shot is off of Watzwitz. Play to the far side. Held in initially. Leah can't get it out of the zone. Battle on the far side boards. Zavitz knocks the puck free into the corner. Barnes can't get to it. Play on the inboards now. Zavitz and Barnes back. Barnes rattles that puck off the glass. It takes a weird bounce down. Played forward. Eberling misses. Second effort pokes the puck out to center where the Preds will collect. Preds turn back into the Royal zone on the near side. Number 7 cuts in. Her shot goes behind the net. Play on the far boards. Push back into the corner. Zavitz will hold. She plays it up for Leah. Leah shoves her player into the boards. Battle on the side. Zavitz digs the puck out. Retreats. Turns back up the far side. Gives the puck to Leah. Leah tries to play it forward. That doesn't make it to Boyette. Preds will control. Preds play the puck forward. Blocked by Leah. Puck pushed to the point. Shot from the point. Blocked by Watzwitz and then collected by Shipman. Puck gets played out of the zone. And the Preds will collect in their own end. Preds bounce the puck off the near side boards. Played into the zone. Big collision by Sullivan. And Sullivan is going to go. I'm not sure if that call was supposed to be a slash or a trip. It was a trip. Sullivan goes for a trip, and with 6:58 left in the first period, the Royals are again down a skater. Penalty kill will start to Watzwitz's stick side. Draw one to the outside. Drop back to the point. Cross ice. Shot from the high slot. Kicked aside by Watzwitz. Play in the near corner. Push towards the middle. Intercepted by Hooker. That is bounced off the boards and out to center. Preds collect. Play back to the near side. Tipped free by Ruse. Ruse up the near side board. She gains center. Hammers the puck deep. And the Preds will go back deep in their own zone to collect. Preds pressured by Ruse behind the goal line. Play the puck to the near corner. Shot up. That bounced off a skate. Steckley turns to it. Blocks the inlet pass. Burns clears the zone. Preds recollect. Dump the puck in. And that was bounced off of the player in the zone. Preds are offside. Barnes to take the draw just outside of the Royal zone. 1:16 left in the penalty kill. Draw push towards the middle, broken up by Morrow. She sweeps the puck forward, and the Preds will collect in their own end. Preds move to the near side, drop the puck behind the net into the far corner. Preds moving up the far side of the ice. Tipped into the Royal zone. That's intercepted by Dyke, who hammers it back out to neutral. Preds collect, play the puck to the near side. That missed the forward. Shipman turns the puck to the boards. She, second effort, gets it forward for Morrow. Morrow gets her pocket picked. Preds recollect at their blue line. Morrow steps forward, puck lobbed over her to the far side. Dyke chips it forward. Morrow collects, hammers the puck forward. That was blocked down by the Preds defenders. Playing to the near side, Preds step into the Royal zone. Stepping around Shipman. Centering feed kicked aside by Watzwitz at the last second. And the puck gets played out of the zone on the far side. Preds back in their own end to collect. Preds forward on the near side. Drop pass. Lobbed in. That goes over the goal. Bounces into the far corner. Steckley overskates the puck. Has to go back and retrieve it. She gets her pocket picked by the Preds. Play to the middle. Tipped free by Zavitz, and she gets the puck to Martinez. Martinez forward on the far side, long distance shot blocked by a body. Martinez gets back to it, plays it to the middle. Ruse can't get a stick on it. Held in by Zavitz at the point. Puck bounces to Corcoran. Corcoran for Steckley. Steckley back forward for Martinez. Martinez shoots through the leg, and that is tipped aside by the defenders in front. Played behind the net. Ruse into the far corner to pressure. Preds exit the zone on the far side. Stepping in, Zavitz gets shouldered off the play. Puck drifts towards the front, and Washowitz will just cover it with her glove. 4:21 left in the opening frame. Preds up by a score of 1-0. Draw will be to Washowitz's glove side after the cover. Boyette to take the draw for the Royals. Draw controlled by the Preds, played forward, and Leah jumps on it. Leah exits the zone, plays it forward, and that is going to go too far. No, icing was not called on that one. Puck rattled to the near side. Dyke pinches in, gets the puck into the corner. She runs into a couple yellow jerseys. Preds play it up. Leah initially holds the zone. Second effort by the Preds is played out and across the ice. Bashed forward by Burns. Preds back to their blue line to collect. Preds moving to the near side. Boyette steals the puck. She drops it for Burns. Burns forward. That misses Leah. It is tipped coming into the zone and goes to the inboards. Preds move to the far side. Play it through Boyette. Chipped up and out of the zone. That will wind up on Zavitz's stick. Zavitz up the middle for Leah. Leah plays it forward. That was behind Boyette. Bounce to the near side. Tripp holds the zone. Puck on the boards. Picked up by the Preds. Shipman pinches in. Puck pushed out. That's off of Leah's stick. Bouncing into the zone. And Zavitz comes across and clears the puck out of danger. Zavitz up the near side. She skates into the zone. Slams on the brakes at the point. Takes a shot. And that's going to miss wide of the far pipe. Play on the far boards. Poked free by Ruse. She can't get to the loose puck. Played to the far side and then tipped out the middle. Number 6 for the Preds charges into the Royal zone. Steckley was mostly in the way of that shot, and it misses wide to the near side. Ruse can't get the puck out of the zone, held by the Preds. They turn to the slot. Stepping past one shot, just misses the far pipe. Puck bounces up the far side boards. Preds hold the zone, but that is off of Hooker and bounced all the way down into the Preds end. Morrow charges ahead. That's played away from her. Puck comes out of the zone. Ruse drops the puck for Steckley. Steckley forward. Play would have been offside. Royals finally tag up. Hooker was held down in the zone. Hammered back out to neutral. Ruse sweeps it ahead. Stolen by the Preds. Cutting to the middle of the ice. Pressured by Morrow. Played to the near side, past Hooker into the zone. Sullivan back into the corner. She wins the battle initially. Puck gets reclaimed by the Preds. Play behind the net. Preds step to the far side, drop to the circle. Curling away from pressure, play to the high slot. Shot from distance, blocked in front. It must have been loose on the far side. The ref was standing over it. I couldn't see the puck, but that is going to be tipped in by the Preds, and it is now a 2-goal game with 1:49 left in the first period. Barnes, Martinez, and Corcoran out as the forwards. Puck one back. Burns hammers it up the far side. That is bounced off of Corcoran and played into the zone. Preds shot. Beats Washowitz's glove. And it is now a 3-goal game. 1:39 left in the first. Barnes to take the draw for the Royals. Draw one back by the Preds. That will go all the way into their own zone. Collected at the bottom of the near circle. Preds up the far side. That bounced out to center. Dyke controls there. Dyke dumps the puck back in. Preds play the puck to the near side, pressured by Martinez. Martinez gets bumped off the play. Puck comes to the top of the circle, cleared out of the zone. Stick lift by Burns prevents the initial attack, but the puck still goes into the zone. Drop to the top of the circle, shot, smothered by Waschwitz, and that was loose on the far side, but a quick whistle this time prevents a further scoring opportunity. .108 remaining in the first period. Draw to Waschwitz's glove side. Boyette to take the draw. It's one to the outside for the Preds. Drop back to the point. Held there. Stepping to the circle. Preds weave in on the far side. Pressured by Zavitz. Puck sent behind the net. Preds still in control. Moving in the zone. Cutting to the middle. That drops to the slot. Shot was tipped on the way through it. Bounces to the near side boards. Everling plays the puck across the ice. Preds will collect first on the far side. Leah hammers her player into the boards. Boyette shoves the puck towards the blue line, held by the Preds. Preds step to the slot. Shot misses the net wide to the near side. Zavitz to the near board. She can't get it through the Preds defender. Play in the corner. Zavitz with the stick lift. Puck trickles deep. Played forward, and that lands on Eberling's stick. Eberling plays the puck across the ice slowly. This will not make it for icing. Eberling charging ahead. Preds try to get away from her. Eberling bumps the player. And with the touch, Eberling is going to go to the bench. Eberling goes for a trip, and the Royals are shorthanded again. 14.8 left in the opening frame. Sullivan, Steckley, Ruse, and Hooker are the penalty kill unit for the Royals. Draw to Waschwitz's stick side. One back by the Preds to the point. Played up the near side, stepping to the bottom of the circle. Played behind the net. Steckley knocks the puck free briefly. Recollected by the Preds in the corner. Drop to the far point. Shot. Misses the net at the buzzer, and that is going to do it for one. End of one. It is 3-0 to the Preds. There will be a minute 46 of penalty time left to start the second period. Back after the break. That's the end of the first intermission. Royals in white will be moving left to right for the second period. Preds in yellow will be moving right to left. Minute 46 of penalty time left for the Royals. Ruse to take the draw. I'm not sure why that was stopped, but we will reset and drop the puck again from center. Strum off the draw, played forward by the Preds on the far side, stepping into the Royal zone. Shot from the circle, misses the net. Puck rattles to the near point. Collected by the Preds, played into the corner. Centering feed blocked by Wachowicz, and then cleared out of danger by the defenders. Puck played out to neutral on the far side. Ruse steps forward. Puck played away from her. Ruse pokes it free. She collects the puck off the boards. Plays it into the Preds zone. Preds turn the puck to the far side. Back across to the near side into the Royal zone. Stepping to the circle, getting around Steckley. That shot goes over the goal. Preds collect on the half boards on the far side. Puck dropped to the boards. Holding there. Played to the middle. Tipped in front, but wide of the goal. Play in the corner. Preds push the puck behind the net. Drop to the far circle, tip to the slot, shot, doesn't make it through the bodies, hammered from the circle, and that misses everything and rattles all the way to the near point. Stepping on the near side, Ruse tries to knock the puck free, played to the middle. Player falls down in the middle, collected by the Preds, moving to the near side, shot wide of the net on the backhand. Hooker knocks the puck free behind the net. Preds jump to the loose puck and pass across the blue line. Shot from the near point, goes well wide into the corner. Sullivan hammers the puck off the boards, held in at the point. Collision by Ruse, played across to the near side, held back across, and that doesn't connect. Ruse back to collect the puck. She gets her stick lifted, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Retreating, she plays it up the middle. That's held in by the Preds at the blue line. Preds turn up the near side. Power play is over. Preds behind the goal. To the far side. Drop to the near point. Shot tipped in front. Doesn't make it through. Turned up by Steckley. That's held by the Preds at the point. Played across. Morrow got a stick on it and tips it out to center. Preds have to recollect. Puck dumped back out the middle of the ice. And the Preds will control at their blue line. Played up the far side. That misses everybody at the bench. And goes. Icing wasn't called for some reason. The back judge had her hand up. Puck played in the corner. Pushed to Morrow. Morrow chips it forward. Corcoran can't get to it in time. Puck played by the Preds to the far side. Tipped back deep into the Royal zone. Steckley wraps the puck around for Corcoran. Corcoran's outlet pass got blocked. Play on the near side boards. Pushed up to the point. That rolls past the defender and out to neutral. Preds control in their own zone. Dumped up the far side. That rolled over Steckley's stick. She retreats and fans on the outlet pass. Preds pick it up, and the backdoor pass does not connect. Second effort sent in. And that is tipped under Wachowicz with 14:01 left in the second period, and it is now a 4-goal game. Barnes wins the draw for the Royals. Burns hammers the puck down, and that is going to go for an icing on the Royals. Draw will be back to Wachowicz's glove side after the icing. Draw controlled by the Royals. Burns plays the puck up the near side boards. That's blocked by the Preds back behind the goal. Puck rattles into the far corner. Preds sweep it off the boards, moving to the middle, and then blow a tire on the play. Puck winds up in the skates of Corcoran. She kicks it to the outside. She couldn't get her stick on it. Controlled by the Preds on the far side. Played into the far corner. Dyke hammers her player into the boards, and the puck is sent up. Martinez shoulders her player into the boards. collects the puck and gets stripped of it. Played forward, that bounces straight to a Preds stick. Preds chip it forward, kicked aside, follow-up off the pipe, and a diving play by number 6 for the Preds is knocked in. And it is now a 5-goal game. It's been a disappointing weekend for Royals hockey this weekend. The 14U team got shut out in both of their games. 5-0 now to the 19U team in their second game of the day. Boyette's take the draw. Dropped back by the Preds to the blue line. Preds holding. Puck passed up the far side, tipped into the zone in the middle, and overskated by the Preds. Zavitz plays it forward. That's out of reach of Tripp. It gets past the defender. Tripp races to it, gets it to Leah. Leah into the zone. She gets run into from behind, and the puck winds up in the corner. Centering feed goes all the way across. Boyette sends it back to the middle, collected by Tripp, but that bounced off of her stick and out of danger for the Preds. Puck played to the far side. Tripp battling there. She shoves her player down. Puck bounced across the ice, and the Preds settle it down on the near side. Preds cut across, step into the zone on the far side, drop the pass to the point. Moving in, played to the near side. Puck pushed into the near corner. Zavitz fans on the outlet pass. Leah steps to the puck. It winds up on the Preds stick. Shot goes wide of the target to the near side. Centering feed comes in front, and that was a very fast whistle from the referee as Washowitz was not down on top of that puck yet. .12:18 left in the second. Draw controlled into the corner by the Preds. Centering feed comes in front and then shot over Washowitz's blocker. And it is now 6-0 with 12:10 left in the second. Draw one to the far side. Played forward by Morrow into the zone. Morrow pressured from behind. She dumps the puck deep. Hooker can't get to the loose puck in time. It's rattled to the near side. Preds shoot it across the ice and racing in on the far side. Preds all alone, moving in. Shot. Misses the net. Tipped into the corner by Steckley. Swept towards the center, and that's going to drift to the high slot. Poked forward by the Preds, and now collected by Sullivan. Sullivan dumps the puck down. That was tipped on the way through. Preds. They called that icing. Puck was tipped on the way out of the zone. So, draw will be to Washowitz's stick side after the icing. Draw one by the Preds back to the point. Puck played up the far side. Turnaround shot kicked aside by Washowitz. It bounces into the high slot. Cleared out of danger initially. Bounced forward. Still in the zone. That was behind Corcoran. Ruse runs into a player. Corcoran gets a stick on the puck, slowing things down. Preds drop the puck. That is intercepted by Ruse. Ruse gets blocked. Puck left on the boards. Collected by Martinez. She gives it to Ruse. Ruse across the ice. That is behind Corcoran. Preds back into the Royal zone. Cross ice. Shot is over Washowitz and into the goal. (7-0) now with 10:57 remaining in the second. Draw, controlled to the near side, tipped into the zone by the Preds. Shipman back to collect the puck. She rattles it up the far side for Eberling. Eberling tries to get it through the Preds defender on the far side. Play still in the zone, pushed towards the point, held in by the Preds. That is dumped in, but high enough that it touched the netting, and we get a whistle. Draw to Wachowitz's stick side. One back by the Preds to the point. Played back up into the far corner. Delayed penalty on the Preds upcoming. Puck bounced off the boards, and with the touch-up, the Preds are going to go for a high stick. Royals to get a power play with 10:20 left in the second period. Ruse, Morrow, Corcoran, Steckley, and Sullivan are the power play unit, controlled by the Royals. Sullivan steps forward, plays the puck up the far side. That gets through Corcoran and behind the net. Preds get to it first. They step beside the net and then just dump the puck all the way down the ice. Sullivan back to collect. She's pressured by number 6 for the Preds. Puck played to the far side. Corcoran runs into the Preds player. Puck left behind. Sullivan will walk out on the far side. She fans on the initial pass. Play still in the zone, and that is tipped into the Preds bench. Draw controlled by the Royals to the far side, rattled up the far side, but held in by the Preds at the point. Shot in, goes wide of the net. Puck gets played to the near side, held by the Preds. Ruse steps over, hammers her player down. Puck winds up underneath her. Chip to the boards. Morrow comes over to help out. Preds step away with the puck. Shot misses just wide of the near pipe. Rattled to the far side. Corcoran gets shoved off the play. She falls down on the puck, gets back up. Ruse helping her out. Puck dug out in the corner. Preds play it to the slot. Can't get a stick on it for a shot. Now second effort is crossbar and down. And it is now 8-0 to the Preds with 9 minutes remaining in the second. Draw controlled by the Royals. Barnes steps into the Preds zone on the far side. Bouncing puck, recollected, tipped towards the net. It winds up beside the net, and the goalie dives on top of the loose puck. Draw to the Pred goalie's stick side. One back into the corner. Preds rattle the puck to the near side. That is swept through Hooker and played up the near side of the ice. Preds move into the Royal zone on the near side. Played through Burns. Burns wins the puck on the second effort and turns up the ice on the near side. Burns out of the zone, being chased from behind. Her centering feed is blocked. Preds pick the puck back up. Burns steps to her. Preds curl. Bunch of players run into each other. Puck gets dropped back to the Preds end. Shot away from Martinez on the far side. Martinez over to pressure in the far corner. Puck dumped behind the net. Pressured by Hooker. Barnes holds the zone. Dumps the puck back deep. Preds Play it to the far side. That, again, took one of those weird bounces off the Zamboni doors. Second effort by the Preds. Hammers it through Dyke and out to neutral. Dyke drops the puck for Shipman. Shipman up the near side. Her pass is blocked. Hooker has to come back to it. Her lead pass is blocked, and it winds up on Shipman's stick again. Shipman of the middle, blocked by a skate. Swept forward by Hooker, slowed down by the Preds just inside their zone. Preds play it up the near side. Hooker slows things down. She gets stripped of the puck, and the Preds charge into the Royal zone on the near side. Preds cut around, cut to the middle, shot blocked by Wachowicz. Played to the far side, pushed out of the zone. Leah tips it through the defender, but then runs into her, can't get to the puck. Martinez up on the far side. She keeps the puck deep. She shoves a player into the boards. And then Leah steps in. Martinez is going to go. She got stripped of some of her equipment, and she took the player out, causing the penalty. Penalty time had just expired for the Preds, so it is going to be a brand new penalty. 2 minutes on Martinez's hold. Boyette, Tripp, Zavitz, and Shipman are the PK unit. Puck won by the Preds. That shot is off of Tripp's ankle. Second effort misses the net. Puck played into the corner. Centering feed doesn't go. Zavitz bounces the puck off the boards, held in by the Preds. Pushed into the corner, pressured by Zavitz. Tripp gets a stick on it. Zavitz controls, dumps the puck across the ice and out of the zone. Preds back in their own end to collect. Boyette coming forward to pressure. Preds control at the blue line, played across the ice. That is dumped down. And Shipman will collect in the far corner. She bashes it off the boards out to neutral. Preds settle it down there. Move back into the Royal zone on the near side. Dropped at the top of the circle. Recollected. Shot is off the roof of the net over Wachowicz's shoulder. And it is now 9-0 with 6:22 left in the second. Barnes to take the draw for the Royals. Puck knocked into the Royals end. Shipman's outlet pass is off of a body. Tipped to the middle. Played forward by Barnes. That bounces off of Martinez. Preds back into the zone. Controlled by Barnes. She plays it back out to neutral, and that's going to get through everybody and down for an icing. Draw to Wachowicz's glove side after the icing. Barnes to take. Draw one to the outside by the Preds. Played to the high slot. Dumped into the far corner. Pass across, and Wachowicz kicked that aside. And then the follow-up is sent in. Looks like there is going to be a goalie change for the Royals. Wachowicz coming over to the bench. 5:51 left in the second. 10-0 now to the Preds. Ruse to take the draw for the Royals. 1-2 Corcoran on the near side. She gives the puck to Dyke. Dyke, her pass got blocked. Burns shovels it forward. That bounces to Ruse. Ruse out the middle of the ice. Ruse into the zone on the near side. Her shot is blocked by an ankle. Puck bounces back for Corcoran. Corcoran hammers the puck up the near side boards. It will rattle behind the net. Chased down by Martinez. Martinez centering feed doesn't go. Played off the boards. kicked ahead by the Preds and skated out of the zone. Cross ice pass connects on the near side. Tipped free by Burns, recollected by the Preds. Shot kicked aside by Wachowicz, and the follow-up goes just wide. By O'Brien. Play on the near side boards. To a side there. Puck dug out. Collected in the corner by Burns. Burns forward. That is knocked down at center. Martinez forward to pressure. Puck dumped up the far side and then tipped into the zone. Burns collects. Hammers the puck off the boards. That bounces out on the far side with Ruse pressuring. Puck played up the far side. Martinez was going for a change. That is sticked aside by O'Brien to the far corner. Leah back. She battles on the far side. Preds step away with the puck in the corner, moving behind the Royals net. Puck played to the near side. Still with the puck, moving through the zone, dropped into the far corner. Number 6 for the Preds. Battles there. She wins the battle, kicks the puck to herself. Centering feed goes across the blue paint, but not on target. Played up the near side. Puck still on the far side boards. Preds drop it to the point. Turn shot blocked by O'Brien. Play to the near side, and that is tipped out of the zone. Corcoran racing ahead. She chips it forward into the Preds zone. No icing on the play. Leah as the forechecker. That is off of Leah and then off the outside of the cage. Puck left behind by everybody. Now picked up by the Preds on the near side. Pass over Eberling's stick. Zavitz recollects, dumps it ahead. Royals tag up. Preds collect in their own zone. Play to the far side, blocked in front, but now played out. Preds up the middle of the ice towards the Royals end. Preds gain the Royals zone. Centering feed intercepted by Sullivan. She bashes it to the boards, but it's held in by the Preds. That is sticked on net. O'Brien plays it into the corner. Played behind the net. Leah gets stripped of the puck on the far boards. Zavitz shovels it forward for Leah. Leah overskates the puck. Gets run into by a couple of Preds players, and the puck comes free for Zavitz. Zavitz behind the net to the near side. She plays it off the boards for Eberling. Eberling can't get it out of the zone. Zavitz's second effort is tipped up and out. Boyette can't get to it in time. Preds control that center, playing to the far side. Leah steps over. Puck played past her. Leah falls down coming into the zone, but the puck doesn't get deep. Boyette slows things down on the boards. Played to the middle. That bounces to Eberling, and Eberling fans on the outlet pass. Zavitz blocks her player into the boards. Plays the puck to the middle. That will go to Leah. Leah plays the puck between the defenders and down, but not far enough for icing. Preds deep in their own zone with 2:30 left in the second period. Eberling forward to pressure. Puck played to the far side. Cross to the near side. 61 will skate up the near side into the Royal zone. Steckley pushes her into the board. Centering feed. Intercepted by Barnes. And the Royals are going to go for a check. 2:11 left in the second period. Preds on the power play again from a check. Barnes, Dyke, Morrow, and somebody has to come on for Steckley. Burns is going to come on for Steckley. Draw one into the referee skates. He steps away from it. Shot up towards the point by the Royals, but held in by the Preds. Played into the corner. Centering feed doesn't connect. Drifting puck poked forward by Morrow. Puck rattled back deep. Burns can't get to it. Played by the Preds in the corner. Dropped to the high slot. Back to the near point. Dropped to the corner. Centering feed connects, but is not directed on target. Preds play the puck back to the far point. Pushed up the far boards. Played to the middle. Shot misses the net and bounces in the corner to the near side. Barnes pushes her player into the boards. Burns collects. Tries to play it forward. That's blocked down by the Preds. Stepping to the circle. Pass to the high slot. Preds step forward. That shot doesn't have anything on it. And O'Brien kicks it to the far side. Puck gets rattled off the boards and down. Goalie comes to the far corner to play. Puck played up the near side. Preds up the near side. That was out of reach of the Preds forward. Burns hammers the puck ahead, but it's blocked down by number 12 for the Predators. Played into the Royal zone, stolen by Corcoran. Preds recollect, step into the zone, play the puck to the far side, push to the inboards, drop to the top of the near circle, cross-ice pass, got tipped on the way through, drop back to the blue line. Preds in the far corner, play to the far point, skating up the far wall, shot from the circle is in O'Brien's breadbasket, and she does not give up a rebound. "13 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. 24 seconds remaining in the second period. That draw will be redone as not everybody was set for the draw. Draw one to the outside. Preds drop the puck to the high slot. Shot is off of Corcoran. Bounced into the far corner. Preds control there. Dropped back to the half boards. Played into the corner. Stepping towards the circle. Pushed towards the net. Played to the middle. Hammered away by Corcoran, but held in by the Preds. Shot from distance, blocked in front, hammered into O'Brien. And that is going to do it for two. At the end of two, Royals down by a score of 10-0. There will be an ice cut, and we will be back in 13 minutes or so. Zamboni has cleared the ice. We are just waiting for the referees to come back out to start the third period. We'll be ready here in just a moment. And the teams have been let back on for the third period. Final period, Royals will start the period with Corcoran, Ruse, Morrow, Burns, and Dyke, with O'Brien in net. Preds still getting their lineup out. And we are set for the third period. Draw control to the outside. Corcoran can't get to the puck in time. Hammered forward by Burns. That gets through everybody. Played by the Preds in their own end. Chip past Corcoran out of the zone. Knocked down by the Preds. Played into the Royals end. And that play is offside at the blue line. Draw will be on the far side just in front of the Royals bench. Tie up off the draw. Puck still on the dot. Played back by the Preds. Intercepted by Morrow, who chips it into the Preds zone. That's going to die before it gets to the goal. Preds play the puck up the far side. Hammered up the ice. That's going to be overskated by everybody. The puck just froze on the wet surface. Played forward by the Preds. Hammered back out to neutral. Tipped to the near side. Ruse racing forward. Again, the puck just freezing to the ice. Left behind, Ruse hammers the puck further, but it doesn't get very deep because it's not moving very well right now. Puck played towards the net, chipped over the goal, and then the bodies fly into the net, knocking it off its pegs. Parents protesting for a penalty. Lots of hands up in the corner, but no call from the referee. Draw will be to the Pred goalie's glove side after the stoppage. Barnes to take the draw with Hooker and Martinez. Draw one to the outside. Hooker tips the puck behind the goal. Martinez steps forward, knocks the puck free. Hooker plays it into the corner. That's dropped to the point. Shipman holds the zone. That bounces off of Barnes. Held in by the Preds initially, now turned up the ice. Played to the near side, intercepted by Shipman. Shipman up the near side boards. She runs into a Preds player. Dumps the puck into the zone. Preds across the ice and out. Zavitz over on the far side. She hammers the puck free. Dumped ahead by Hooker. Martinez into the zone. Puck played away from her on the far side. Preds Play it up the far side and tip it to the middle. Hammered back into the zone by Zavitz. Preds control in their own end. Royals tag up. Barnes now forward to pressure. Again, the puck moving slow on the surface. Barnes steals. Her centering feed does not go. Puck played up the far side. Sullivan steps forward. Can't get to the puck in time. Zavitz dumps it forward. That doesn't make it into the zone. Preds will control. Overskated. Pushed back out to neutral and turned up the middle of the ice. That died coming into the Royal zone. Martinez gets to the puck. She hammers it off the boards and then kicks the puck out. Preds steal, turned back into the Royal zone, broken up coming over the blue line, stripped off of Barnes' stick, and then played through Leah into the corner. Zavitz controls behind the net. She chips the puck into the far corner. Preds jump to it there, played into the circle, played ahead for Barnes. Barnes couldn't hold on to it. Curving shot is in O'Brien's equipment, and she does not give up a rebound. 14:38 left in the third period. There is apparently no mercy rule. The clock will stop on every whistle. Draw to O'Brien's glove side. One back by the Preds. Played into the corner. Puck again slowing down on the surface. Outlet pass got partially blocked. Preds playing on the far boards. Into the far circle. Centering feed connects, but they can't get a shot away. Racing over to the near side. Eberling slows down the play. It's dropped back towards the point. Shot blocked aside by O'Brien. Puck bounces all the way out to neutral. Preds control there. Fan on the pass. Puck played forward, but Leah fell down on the play and was in an offside position. And we get the whistle. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Preds zone with 14:04 left in the third. Draw one away from Boyette. Played to the far side. That was tipped forward and gets deep into the Royal zone. Burns back to collect. She shuffles the puck to the near side. Tipped ahead by Everling. That's controlled by Dyke. Played to the boards. Dyke can't get the puck out of the zone. Preds tip the puck through Everling into the corner. Burns shoulders her player into the boards. Preds spin away from her. Centering feed rolls across the ice to the far boards. Drop back towards the point. Leah gets in the way of that puck. It is bounced to the blue line, but not out. Dumped into the near corner, where Burns will control. Burns up the near side out of the zone. She chips it ahead. That's blocked by the Preds. And into the referee's skates. Burns can't get to it. Shot in from the blue line. Sticked aside by O'Brien. Puck rattled behind the net for Corcoran. Corcoran knocked off the play. Puck sent forward by Ruse, and that is going to go for an icing. Draw will be back to O'Brien's stick side after the icing. .13 minutes remaining. Draw one to the outside, controlled by the Preds. Bounce back into the circle. Still in the circle. Shipman jumps to it. Played to the near side by Corcoran. Morrow collects the puck. She dumps it across the ice. That will roll into the far corner. Preds reverse back to the far side. Just hold the puck against the boards briefly. Played off the boards by Corcoran and skated out by the Preds. Preds to the far side into the Royal zone. Pass to the middle. Dropped into the corner by the Preds. Played behind the net. Centering feed blocked by Shipman. She shovels the puck up for Morrow on the near side. Morrow's outlet pass gets blocked by number 22. Played back to the boards. Preds dump the puck deep. Zavitz blocks the centering feed. Rattles the puck behind the net to the far side. That bounced off the boards and straight into the slot. Shipman races over, breaking up the play. Hammered out of the zone, and that's going to roll into the Preds end. Morrow doesn't have any gas left in the tank. Puck played to the near side. Fan on the outlet pass. Sullivan steps forward. Puck shot to center. Barnes dumps it back into the zone, and that is touched by Hooker, and this draw is coming back out. Referee just told the linesman to drop the puck at center. 11:47 left in the third period. Draw one back by the Preds. Passed up the near side, skated into the zone, dumped deep. That will rattle behind the net. Tipped back to the inboards. Steckley shoves her player into the boards. Puck pushed to the near side. Swept off the boards, tipped ahead by Barnes. That gets out to neutral. Preds control, turning away from Barnes. Puck played up the near side. Tipped past Sullivan. This will roll behind the Royals cage. Steckley can't get to the puck in the far corner. She blocks the centering feed. It's sent up. Martinez can't get the puck out of the zone. Played in the corner. Sullivan with the stick lift. Battling on the near side boards. Collected by Martinez. Martinez forward for Hooker. Hooker can't get a hold of the pass. Icing waved off immediately by the forward official. Preds play the puck into the near corner. Pushed up the near boards. Bounced to center. Preds across the ice. Long distance shot will be kicked into the corner by O'Brien. Preds hold in the circle. Moving across the ice. Puck dumped to the far boards. Hammered forward by Burns. Held in by the Preds. Puck bounces into Burns' skates. Chipped out to neutral. And the Preds will control at center. Shot into the zone on the far side. That bounces off the outside of the cage. Collected by Dyke. She shovels the puck forward. Leah tips it out of the zone. And the Preds control. Dyke forward. Puck shot behind trip to the near side. Number 12 into the Royal zone. Shot kicked aside by O'Brien. Follow-up is hammered in. And it is now 11-0 with 10:03 remaining in the third. Royals a little slow getting their line out. They're now set for the draw. Puck dumped into the Royal zone. O'Brien plays it into the corner. Picked up by the Preds, battling there. Zavitz with a stick lift. Puck still in the corner. Preds still controlling. Dump the puck behind the net to the far corner. Shipman shoves the puck through the player. Recollected by the Preds. Dropped back to the point. Corcoran steps forward. Puck played past her into the circle. Preds turn, drop to the high slot. Morrow misses the poke. Preds to the far side. Centering feed kicked by O'Brien. And then shot in. Draw controlled back by the Preds. Played to the near side, intercepted by Ruse. Ruse up the near side boards. Ruse centering feed gets blocked behind the goal. Morrow into the far corner. Stolen by the Preds, played up the far side, pushed out of the zone. That was behind the forward. She reaches back, collects, steps into the Royals' end. Pass to the middle, fan on the shot attempt. Sullivan pushes the puck into the corner. Puck still there. Sullivan gives the puck to Corcoran, and Corcoran retreats behind her net. Corcoran up the near side. Pass across ice. That connects with Ruse. Ruse forward into the Pred zone on the far side. Ruse's shot misses the net. Play in the near corner. Morrow blocks the puck deep. It will roll to the far corner. Hooker sends it to the middle. Tipped away from Ruse. Preds control behind their goal line. Passed up. Kicked forward by Sullivan. Morrow battling on the near boards. Preds behind the net to the far side. And the Preds will skate out of the zone on the far side. Centering feed is off the skate. It rolls in. Recollected. Shot off a skate. And the follow-up is also blocked. Preds still in control in the Royal zone. Puck on the near boards. Stolen by Sullivan. Her outlet pass is tipped forward. Ruse gives it to Martinez. Martinez forward into the zone. She gets chased from behind. Puck on the near boards. Martinez got her stick lifted. Still battling in the corner. Puck sent behind the net and then rattled up the far boards. Burns steps forward, and her shot is gloved by the goalie and covered. Draw one back by the Preds into the corner. Played away from Barnes. Battle behind the net. Played to the near side. Pushed up the middle of the ice. That bounces free. Burns tips the puck away. Hooker slows things down coming into the zone. Preds push the puck in on the far side. Burns pokes the puck free for a second. It bounces into the corner. Burns gets it knocked off her stick behind the goal. Collected by the Preds. Centering feed comes in front. Shot blocked by O'Brien. Sent to the middle. Shot from the high slot. Misses the far pipe. Tipped into the corner by Burns. Preds control behind the net. Play in the near corner. Pressured by Dyke. Barnes pushes the puck into the far corner. Preds will settle things down there. Pressured by Burns. Puck centered, and that's going to go all the way through to the near side. Martinez sweeps the puck forward. Runs into a Preds player. Puck stays in the Royal zone. Hammered now out. Martinez racing ahead for it. Preds play it to the far side and then back to the near side. Tipped into the zone. Intercepted by Zavitz. Bounced out to neutral. Preds play the puck forward. Pushed into the zone. Preds going for a change. Zavitz back to get the puck. Zavitz to the far side. Played up for Leah. That's intercepted on the way through. Bouncing puck will roll into the corner. Played behind the net. And collected by Shipman. Shipman to the near side. She plays it forward, but not out of the zone. Preds turned it into the corner. That outlet pass, or centering feed, is blocked. Outlet pass is blocked by the Preds. Zavitz and Eberling in the corner. Eberling steps away with the puck, sends it up the near side, but that's blocked down by the Preds defender. Puck played around behind the net to the far side. And then tipped forward. Racing out of the zone is Shipman. Shipman up the far side into the Predators' end. Shipman around one, tries to get around a second. Puck on the end boards. Shipman trying to get a centering feed. That is bounced to the circle, but controlled by the Preds. Preds play the puck up the middle of the ice. Sullivan blocks the initial feed and then runs into Leah. Preds control in the Royal zone. Shot is blocked. It goes behind the net. Preds play the puck to the near side. 5.5 left in the third period. Everling trying to dig the puck out on the boards. Preds keep the puck deep in the zone. Centering feed comes in front, tipped towards the blue line, and then hammered out by Everling, but controlled by the Preds. Preds race back to the zone, have to slam on the brakes and tag back up. Puck dropped back to their own end, passed up the far side. Everling misses the poke, and the Preds enter the zone. Shot from distance, blocked by Sullivan. It will go into the near corner. Sullivan plays it up. That bounced off of Ruse. Pushed to the circle. Preds turnaround shot, blocked by Steckley. Swept towards the net, pushed to the near side. Dropped back to the near point. Played back deep. Preds will collect in the far corner, pressured by Steckley. Puck sent behind the net. Rattled to the near side by Ruse. Morrow can't get on the receiving end of that. Held in by the Preds. Preds cut to the middle of the ice. Blocked by Ruse. Preds drop back to the far point. Play up the far boards. Swept forward by Ruse. That gets out of the zone. Morrow couldn't hold on to it. Preds turn it back into the Royals' end. Straight to Corcoran. Corcoran dumps the puck down the ice. And that is going to go for an icing. .4:13 remaining in the third period. Puck one to the outside, hammered forward by the Royals. That bounced off of a Preds player. Kicked back to the point by Barnes, but collected by the Preds. Played to the near side. That was behind the forward. Controlled in the circle. Preds skate to the middle of the zone. Moving across the ice. Shoveled towards the net. Backdoor play doesn't connect. Preds recollect Drop the puck back to the near point, and then hammered forward by Martinez. She got hooked coming out of the zone, but gets out. She kicks the puck forward, steps around the defender, moves in, play in the middle. Martinez gets a shot. And the goalie got a hold of it. Draw to the goalie's stick side after the catch. Barnes to take the draw. Knocked back towards the point, tipped past Dyke, and racing back. Burns can't get a hold of the puck. Preds play it into the zone, moving in. Deeks and tucked around O'Brien. Preds react to the shot on net by skating coast to coast and scoring with 3:21 left in the game. Draw knocked forward by the Preds, controlled by Shipman. Shipman plays the puck up the near side. Tip to the middle. Tripp can't get a hold of it. Puck rolls to the center and is controlled by the Preds. Preds into the Royal zone. Puck played wide. Shot is off the near pipe. Held by the Preds in the zone. Shoveled to the near board. Centering feed connects in the middle. Tipped free by Boyette. Held by the Preds at the blue line. Dumped into the near corner. Shipman back to defend. She wins the battle. Shipman fans on the outlet pass. Preds steal. Turn to the middle. That is blocked by Boyette and bounces to Steckley. Steckley's outlet pass bounces to Zavitz, and Zavitz gets it out of the zone. Blocked away. Puck bounces to Boyette. She couldn't hold on to it. Preds turn back to the Royals then. Skating to the near side into the Royal zone. Puck dropped at the point. Held there. Dumped deep, and Zavitz will settle it down. 2:17 and counting in the third. Zavitz floats the puck forward for Boyette. Boyette exits the zone on the far side with Steckley to her right. Puck gets knocked off of Boyette's stick. Dropped for the Preds. Bounce to the middle. Hammered forward by Sullivan. That will roll into the corner. Preds dump the puck around. That's going to roll out of the zone on the near side where no one was home. Zavitz all the way back into her own end to collect. Zavitz curls off the wall. Passes the puck up the far side. That's intercepted by the Preds. Puck goes behind the net. Sent in front. Bouncing puck kicked to the outside. Preds don't get a shot away. Corcoran blocks the feed pass, and then it bounces into the Royals bench with 1:36 left to play. Preds control the draw to the outside, stolen by Burns. Burns' centering feed doesn't connect with Corcoran. Corcoran knocks the puck free at center. Preds step back to it. Played forward into the Royal zone. Dyke knocks it free. Bouncing puck settled by Ruse, who tips it out of the zone. Preds back in their own end with the puck. Pressured by Ruse. Curling away from her. Preds retreat to their inboards. Play the puck past Morrow up the far side. Burns steps in, blocks the puck deeper. Glove down and held in the zone. Morrow turns, shot kicked aside by the goalie. Puck in the far corner. 55 seconds remaining now. Puck played to the near side. That is tipped out of the zone past Dyke. And a 2-on-1 developing. Puck passed across. Sent back to the near side, but that misses. Play on the near boards. Sent through the blue paint. That did not go on target. Held at the point. 33 seconds remaining. Puck played to the inboards. Burns racing back for it. She wins the battle on the boards. Puck gets centered by the Preds. Bounce to the circle, and Morrow collects. Morrow across the ice out of the zone. She shoves the puck out and then gets shoved down. No call by the referees there, but it's a little late in the game. Play on the near side. That outlet pass is blocked by Ruse. It bounces to the Preds. Preds sweep it up the middle with 8 seconds remaining into the Royal zone. Shot is gloved by O'Brien. And with 3.7 seconds left, draw will be to O'Brien's glove side. Preds change their forward line. And we are set for this draw. One towards the middle. Pushed towards the net. That will drift wide to the far side, and that is going to do it for this one. Final score of this game is going to be 13-0 to the Preds. We'll get the handshake line, and then I don't think I'm going to be able to stream the game tomorrow for the 19Us. So the 14Us are playing tomorrow at 12:50, I believe. We'll see everybody then. Thanks for watching.